and staff non-commissioned officers to be drill instructors. In other words, we train the trainers. Here at Drill Instructor School, the Drill Instructor School staff strive to graduate drill instructors who are physically fit, proficient teachers, and concerned leaders. The program of instruction at Drill Instructor School is a challenging one. The graduating students have worked extremely hard over the past 3 months to master the course requirements. Graduating from Drill Instructor School is an accomplishment of which both they and you can be justifiably proud. It is the first step toward a successful tour on the drill field. That tour duty will be challenging, time-consuming, and professionally rewarding. At this time, I would like to introduce the Director and School First Sergeant of Drill Instructor School. These are the Marines that are directly responsible for the welfare of our future drill instructors. Please hold your applause until all the instructors have been introduced. The Director of Drill Instructor School is Major Matt A. Dowden. Now I would like to introduce the Senior Enlisted Marine of Drill Instructor School, the School First Sergeant, First Sergeant Todd M. Coyer.
Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. My name is First Sergeant Coyer, and today I have the distinct pleasure of introducing the drill instructor instructors of Drill Instructor School. These gentlemen have been directly responsible for the training, mentorship, and welfare of your Marine. These instructors are an extraordinary group of professional Marines and are among some of the finest Marines in the ranks of our Corps today, and were screened carefully for the privilege of making drill instructors. Drill Instructor School students undergo 12 weeks of difficult training for the privilege of making Marines. Many drill instructors are married and have families that share in the sacrifice during the 3-month training schedule. I would insist, however, that the task of making the Marine Corps' newest drill instructors would be impossible to accomplish if it were not for the careful insight, wisdom, and patience of you, the families. Thank you. Without further delay, I would like to proceed with the introductions of the instructors. Please hold all your applause until all have been introduced. Gunnery Sergeant Lewis, Chief Instructor. Gunnery Sergeant Ramirez, Academics Coordinator. Gunnery Sergeant Cortez, School Drill Master. Gunnery Sergeant Evans, First Squad Instructor and Marine Corps Common Skills Instructor. Gunnery Sergeant Munoz, Second Squad Instructor and Standing Operating Procedures Instructor. Staff Sergeant Berryhill, Third Squad Instructor and Physical Fitness Instructor. Staff Sergeant Gonzalez, Fourth Squad Instructor and Basic Warrior Training Instructor. Staff Sergeant Rodriguez, Fifth Squad Instructor and Uniform Instructor. And Corporal Kuhn, the Administrative Chief. Ladies and gentlemen, please join me for a round of applause for the staff and drill instructors of Drill Instructor School.
Our guest speaker today is Sergeant Major Vincent C. Santiago. Sergeant Major Vincent C. Santiago is from Marizo, Guam. He enlisted in the Marine Corps in September of 1989, where he graduated recruit training at Marine Corps Recruit Depot, San Diego, California. He completed Marine combat training and then infantry training as an 0341 mortarman at the School of Infantry West, Camp Pendleton, California. Sergeant Major Santiago has served under the following units: Marine Barracks Guam, 3rd Battalion, 5th Marine Regiment, 3rd Maintenance Battalion, 3rd Force Service Support Group, 3rd Battalion, 3rd Marines, Combat Service Support Group 3, 3rd Marine Logistics Group, Infantry Training Battalion at School of Infantry West, 3rd Battalion, 3rd Marine Regiment, Marine Aviation Logistics Squadron 24, Marine Aviation Group 24, and 3rd Marine Regiment. Sergeant Major Santiago graduated Drill Instructor School in January 1995 and served as a drill instructor, senior drill instructor, and a series gunnery sergeant assigned to Alpha Company, 1st Recruit Training Battalion. In May 2001, Sergeant Major Santiago served at the United States Naval Academy as an Assistant Marine Officer Instructor and Drill Master. Sergeant Major Santiago is currently serving as the 3rd Marine Division Sergeant Major. Sergeant Major Santiago's personal decorations include the Meritorious Service Medal with 2 gold stars, Navy and Marine Corps Commendation Medal with 2 gold stars, Navy and Marine Corps Achievement Medal with 2 gold stars, and the Combat Action Ribbon with gold star. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome Sergeant Major Vincent C. Santiago.
Good morning, commanders, sergeants majors, master gunnery sergeants, family members, loved ones, and of course, the class of DI school. I'm not going to spend a lot of time talking. I know a lot of you travel from long distances to see your loved ones graduate, see your fellow Marines graduate, and I understand some people are still stuck in I-5 traffic. But hey, with the Marine Corps, we continue to push, so we're going to continue to push. And I see some families walking in. If you got little kids, I don't mind little kids speaking their mind. They're little kids, that's what they do. So please, this is your day just as your loved ones are. So please don't feel that you need to leave this theater. They're going to be drill instructors, I'm sure they'll be able to speak above that body. And if you can't hear me, just let me know and I'll turn it up. But today, it's about the DI school class. But before I start with them, I got to start with the family. So I want to thank you up front. And I ask you to remember this day. Because this is your day. For the rest of 3 years. The success of your drill instructor is going to be dependent upon you. They're going to be drill instructors that are going to have a mission to do. But they're not going to be successful without you. That's just the bottom line. There are going to be some hard times. There are going to be some long hours. There are going to be some times when you want to talk to him, and he's looking right at you. He's hearing you, but he's not listening to you. Some of you are like, oh, listen to you. But believe me, they want to be there for you. So I want to thank you right now. Thank you on behalf of your spouses, but more importantly, thank you on behalf of this nation. Because we are United States Marines. And what we do ain't easy. It's hard. There ain't nothing we do that we put sugar on. We don't ease into it. We jump in with both feet, and we own it. Good, bad, or indifferent. It's what we do. And for you to be a spouse of the United States Marine, I don't need to tell you that. All I'm doing is reinforcing it. Because you understand more important. The deployment, the long hours. But I'm telling you, they are about ready to get entrusted with their nation's freaking most precious asset. Our future generations. So thank you up front. Thank you up front. Maybe some long days, but stay true. 3 years will go by in the blink of an eye. So 22 years ago, I was sitting in this theater, getting ready to graduate as a drill instructor. 22 years ago. Different time, obviously. It feels like last week. As a matter of fact, the first song was escorting you around today, and I'm glad he did. Because I probably would have got taken up to the Depot Sergeant Major's office and been counseled. Because the amount of motivation that you get when you come through the gate of this depot, it's almost unbearable to self-contain. So that's what your husbands, your loved ones are getting ready to do. They're getting ready to make a difference in someone's life. So thank you. To the class. Amen. Here we go. Here we go. You made it through DI school. You made it through DI school. It was hard. Long hours, a lot of uniform inspections, some study guides, and some T-cars. Don't forget. Don't forget. What I'll tell you, what you about ready to do with drill instructor. You should not take that lightly. You're going to receive a young man leaving someone's house that they care for and they love so much. And they're going to arrive on the yellow footprints. And they're yours for 3 months. You got 3 months to make a difference in that person's life. In that person's life. Whether they stay in the Marine Corps for 4 years or they go to 30. You got 3 months to make a difference. So you have to choose every morning to get up and make a difference. Because there's only one thing in the world that's too easy. And that's quitting. Because all you got to do is stop. But it takes effort, and more importantly, it takes discipline. Discipline as the United States Marine, more importantly as a drone instructor. To stay true to what your mission is, and that's to develop that young civilian to the United States Marine. So don't take that lightly. And I know you won't. But don't forget why you wore that campaign coat. That's who you are. Now what you're going to do. 3 months. Not a lot of time. Not a lot of time. You're going to get big platoons, upwards to 90. You may get small platoons, as small as 38, 35. But you got to make a difference. You got to strive every day. Your feet are going to swell up. You're probably going to be leaving the depot or in the depot wearing a shoe size larger than you wear right now. You're going to drop weight. Your eating habits are going to go away. You're going to depend on power bars or whatever those little scooby snacks are that's going to keep you through the day. You're going to hydrate. Your toenails are going to fall off. You're going to lose your voice repeatedly. Remember to use the diaphragm so you don't blow your vocal cords. You're going to develop those young recruits in the United States Marine. Make an impact in their life. Make an impact. Because when you leave the depot, they're going to be your Marine. They're going to be someone else's Marine. The one question we ask is, where'd you go to recruit training, and who were you drone with? So it's your DNA on that. It's your thumbprint on that. So make a difference. So why do we need drones from? Why do we need drones from? Everything we do is hard. But not everyone can be a United States Marine Corps drone instructor. I can tell you why we need them. We need drill instructors to prepare our next generation for the next fight. Because make no mistake, gentlemen, I'm telling you right now, the fight's coming. The fight's coming. And we got to be prepared when the nation is least prepared. You got to put the effort in now to train those young Marines. Because it's them that are going to move to contact. They're going to be picking up their buddy from the battlefield. Laying down some rusty fire. Or passing out scooby snacks. Whatever it may be, you got to prepare them now. Now. So why do we need drone instructors? We need them because there are forces out there that don't want anything to do with our way of life. They want to take our freedoms away. Can't let them. Can't let them. And as those young recruits across the street, it's them that are going to ensure that our way of life stays sound. But they're not going to make it across that parade deck without you, and men like you, and all those that follow in your path. So that's why we need drones. The most dangerous mission is our war plan. The most likely, humanitarian assistance, disaster relief, theater, security, cooperation. We're dealing with our partner nations. And the last one is that emergent threat. What is that emergent threat? It's whoever that lurks their head that wants to bring harm onto our nation take those young Americans that come across and step on those drill footprints and train them well. Train them well. Because they are the future of our Corps. I wish you and your family the best of luck. Enjoy DI duty. Because once you depart, this duty will continue to repay you even after you leave. Even after you leave. And the reputation of a Marine Corps drill instructor will be upon you when you pivot the kick left and depart the depot with a successful Corps. Congratulations to you and your family members. $75 drop.
And now on behalf of Class 4 TAC 16, First Sergeant Coyer will present Sergeant Major Santiago with the Drill Instructor School plaque in appreciation for his participation in our graduation ceremony. Thank you, First Sergeant Coyer. The Marines graduating today have completed the demanding curriculum of the Drill Instructor School course, which is comprised of 134 hours of standard operating procedures, 136.5 hours of close order drill, 18.5 hours of value-based training, 21 hours of uniform instruction, 4.5 hours of troop information, 66.5 hours of physical fitness training, 21.5 hours of leadership instruction, 5.5 hours of Marine Corps Common Skills instruction, 103 hours of basic warrior training, for a total of 642.75 academic hours in 57 training days. So surely you can appreciate the efforts and accomplishments of these Marines seated before you today. When a student graduates from Drill Instructor School, they will receive a Marine Corps Course Certificate of Achievement and a campaign cover. The campaign cover is the symbol of the significant duty they are about to undertake, that of a Marine Corps drill instructor. The students will now receive the coveted campaign cover, something they have worked extremely hard for. Major Dowden, assisted by First Sergeant Coyer, will make the presentations. The honor graduate for Class 4 TAC 16 is Sergeant Nathan P. Davenport from Headquarters Company, Headquarters and Service Battalion, Quantico, Virginia. Sergeant Davenport is graduating with a final average of 97.09%. He is being assigned to 2nd Recruit Training Battalion. Sergeant Davenport is being presented an NCO sword donated by Pacific Marine Credit Union. Sergeant Davenport will also receive a Sergeant Major Leyland Crow Crawford statue donated by the Marine Corps Association and Foundation. Sergeant Davenport was also the most physically fit graduate for Class 4 TAC 16. Sergeant Davenport is the recipient of the Most Physically Fit Award by virtue of performing 23 pull-ups, 138 crunches in 2 minutes, and a 3-mile run time of 18 minutes and 5 seconds. Sergeant Davenport will be presented a bulldog statue from the physical fitness instructor. I would like to ask Staff Sergeant Berryhill to come forward to make the presentation. Thank you, Staff Sergeant Berryhill. The Leadership Award recipient for Class 4 TAC 16 is Staff Sergeant Jeffrey A. Preble from 1st Supply Battalion, 1st Marine Logistics Group, Camp Pendleton, California. He is being assigned to 3rd Recruit Training Battalion. Staff Sergeant Preble was distinguished as the most outstanding leader in the class by his peers and will be presented a drill instructor statue donated by the West Coast Drill Instructor Association. I would like to ask Chief Warrant Officer 3, Chip Dykes, retired, to come forward to make the presentation. Thank you, Chief Warrant Officer 3 Dykes. The remaining graduates will receive their campaign covers in squad order by rank. Staff Sergeant Robert J. Bell from Communications Training Battalion, MCCES, 29 Palms, California. He is being assigned to 3rd Recruit Training Battalion. Sergeant Andres R. Corona from HMLA 367, 1st Marine Aircraft Wing, Kaneohe Bay, Hawaii. He is being assigned to 2nd Recruit Training Battalion. Sergeant Tavares J. Heyman from Headquarters and Service Company, Marine Corps Logistics Base, Albany, Georgia. He is being assigned to 2nd Recruit Training Battalion. Sergeant Charles M. Lopez from 3rd Combat Assault Battalion, 3rd Marine Division, Okinawa, Japan. He is being assigned to 1st Recruit Training Battalion. Sergeant Adrian H. Peralta from MWSS 171, 1st Marine Aircraft Wing, Iwakuni, Japan. He is being assigned to 2nd Recruit Training Battalion. Sergeant Ismael Cifuentes from 1st Tank Battalion, 1st Marine Division, 29 Palms, California. He is being assigned to 2nd Recruit Training Battalion. Sergeant Jonathan J. Weirick from 1st Radio Battalion, 1st Marine Headquarters Group, Camp Pendleton, California. He is being assigned to 3rd Recruit Training Battalion. Staff Sergeant Douglas K. Bias from MWHS 1, 1st Marine Aircraft Wing, Okinawa, Japan. He is being assigned to 1st Recruit Training Battalion. Staff Sergeant Terry E. Hornsby from 1st Battalion, 1st Marines, 1st Marine Division, Camp Pendleton, California. He is being assigned to 3rd Recruit Training Battalion. Staff Sergeant Joshua L. Rivera from Combat Logistics Battalion 31, 3rd Marine Logistics Group, Okinawa, Japan. He is being assigned to 2nd Recruit Training Battalion. Sergeant Coidero R. Crook from 2nd Combat Engineer Battalion, 2nd Marine Division, Camp Lejeune, North Carolina. He is being assigned to 3rd Recruit Training Battalion. Sergeant Robert J. Farnsworth from HMLAT 303, 3rd Marine Aircraft Wing, Camp Pendleton, California. He is being assigned to 1st Recruit Training Battalion. Sergeant Christian S. Madrid from 1st Maintenance Battalion, 1st Marine Logistics Group, Camp Pendleton, California. He is being assigned to 1st Recruit Training Battalion. Sergeant Danny N. Peralta from 3rd Battalion, 5th Marines, 1st Marine Division, Camp Pendleton, California. He is being assigned to 1st Recruit Training Battalion. Sergeant Anthony M. Swan from NWCS 38, 3rd Marine Aircraft Wing, Miramar, California. He is being assigned to 1st Recruit Training Battalion. Staff Sergeant William M. Zahort II from MWHS 3, 3rd Marine Aircraft Wing, Miramar, California. He is being assigned to 3rd Recruit Training Battalion. Sergeant Sergio Carrasco from Headquarters Company, 4th Marine Corps District, New Cumberland, Pennsylvania. He is being assigned to 2nd Recruit Training Battalion. Sergeant Jose F. Diaz Ortega from 9th Communications Battalion, 1st Marine Headquarters Group, Camp Pendleton, California. He is being assigned to 2nd Recruit Training Battalion. Sergeant Bobby J. Gonzalez from Headquarters Battalion, Marine Forces Reserve, New Orleans, Louisiana. He is being assigned to 3rd Recruit Training Battalion. Sergeant Casey D. Horton from Malls 24, 1st Marine Aircraft Wing, Kaneohe Bay, Hawaii. He is being assigned to 3rd Recruit Training Battalion. Sergeant Daniel J. Moyer from 1st Battalion, 4th Marines, 1st Marine Division, Camp Pendleton, California. He is being assigned to 3rd Recruit Training Battalion. Sergeant Humberto Sanchez Jr. from Combat Logistics Battalion 15, 1st Marine Logistics Group, Camp Pendleton, California. He is being assigned to 1st Recruit Training Battalion. Sergeant Kyle R. Wilton from 3rd Battalion, 7th Marines, 1st Marine Division, 29 Palms, California. He is being assigned to 2nd Recruit Training Battalion. Staff Sergeant Patrick K. Armstrong from VMM 161, 3rd Marine Aircraft Wing, Miramar, California. He is being assigned to 3rd Recruit Training Battalion. Staff Sergeant Santiago Carrillo from Fox Battery, 2nd Battalion, 14th Marines, Oklahoma City, Oklahoma. He is being assigned to 1st Recruit Training Battalion. Sergeant Rizzle A. DeGuy from Malls 24, 1st Marine Aircraft Wing, Kaneohe Bay, Hawaii. He is being assigned to 3rd Recruit Training Battalion. Sergeant Mark A. Govea from Malls 39, 3rd Marine Aircraft Wing, Camp Pendleton, California. He is being assigned to 1st Recruit Training Battalion. Sergeant Christopher M. Kubik from VMA 214, 3rd Marine Aircraft Wing, Yuma, Arizona. He is being assigned to 3rd Recruit Training Battalion. Sergeant Ladislao P. Martinez III from Headquarters and Headquarters Squadron, 3rd Marine Aircraft Wing, Miramar, California. He is being assigned to 2nd Recruit Training Battalion. Sergeant Mauro Orozco from 9th Communication Battalion, 1st Marine Headquarters Group, Camp Pendleton, California. He is being assigned to 3rd Recruit Training Battalion. Sergeant Christian F. Perez from VMA 231, 2nd Marine Aircraft Wing, Cherry Point, North Carolina. He is being assigned to 1st Recruit Training Battalion. Sergeant Vincent R. Santiago, Jr. from 3rd Battalion, 1st Marines, 1st Marine Division, Camp Pendleton, California. He is being assigned to 1st Recruit Training Battalion. Staff Sergeant Harjay P. Lakani Lau from MAG 24, 1st Marine Aircraft Wing, Kaneohe Bay, Hawaii. He is being assigned to 3rd Recruit Training Battalion. Staff Sergeant Matthew J. Shiver from MAG 36, 1st Marine Aircraft Wing, Okinawa, Japan. He is being assigned to 1st Recruit Training Battalion. Sergeant Titus W. Baskerville II from 1st Radio Battalion, 1st Marine Headquarters Group, Camp Pendleton, California. He is being assigned to 2nd Recruit Training Battalion. Sergeant Gerardo A. Cordero from MWSS 372, 3rd Marine Aircraft Wing, Camp Pendleton, California. He is being assigned to 3rd Recruit Training Battalion. Sergeant Cameron M. Ditch from 1st Battalion, 11th Marines, 1st Marine Division, Camp Pendleton, California. He is being assigned to 2nd Recruit Training Battalion. Sergeant Taylor S. Halpin from Combat Logistics Company 11, 1st Marine Logistics Group, Miramar, California. He is being assigned to 1st Recruit Training Battalion. Sergeant Patricio S. Parra from Bravo Company, Headquarters Battalion, 29 Palms, California. He is being assigned to 2nd Recruit Training Battalion. Sergeant Darius O. Robinson from 1st Supply Battalion, 1st Marine Logistics Group, Camp Pendleton, California. He is being assigned to 2nd Recruit Training Battalion. Thank you, Major Dowden, 1st Sergeant Coyer. Ladies and gentlemen, please join me in a round of applause for the drill instructors of Class 4 TAC 16. Creed was written in the 1950s by drill instructors for drill instructors, and it embodies the spirit of professionalism and leadership required by all drill instructors to train civilians into Marines. The drill instructor is the key to successfully accomplishing the mission of recruit training. The drill instructor's wholehearted effort is mandatory, not only for the effective training, but also to ensure the pride and traditions of our Corps are maintained and passed on to the next generation of Marines. The spirit and intent of recruit training is expressed in the Drill Instructor Creed. Ladies and gentlemen, the Director of Drill Instructor School, Major Dowden, will now address Class 4 TAC 16.
Good morning, Commanders, Sergeants, Majors, family, and friends. Welcome to the graduation ceremony for Drill Instructor School, Class 4-16. Before I lead the Corps' newest drill instructors in reciting the Drill Instructor Creed, I want to share with them and you exactly what that creed means. Gentlemen, look at me and listen as I expound upon the meaning behind the words. These recruits are entrusted to my care. Recruits, young Americans whose only desire is to be United States Marines, and they are about to be your responsibility. They are young American patriots who want to serve their country and be just like you. I will train them to the best of my ability. You have the opportunity to shape the lives of hundreds of aspiring Marines. Spare no effort because they deserve your best. I will develop them into smartly disciplined. Discipline is the hallmark of a United States Marine. You must be clever in recognizing and leading the uniqueness of each of your recruits. Develop them into a cohesive unit. Physically fit. We maintain a warrior culture, often demanding of us strength and endurance. A toughness of mind, body, and spirit is essential. Basically trained Marines. You lay the foundation for America's next generation of Marines. You are the cornerstone of our Corps' success. You cultivate our recruits' competency, and you enable their capacity for future accomplishments. You inculcate within them knowledge, confidence, and esprit de corps. Thoroughly indoctrinated in love of Corps and country. The genesis of recruits' heightened sense of faithfulness and patriotism begins with you. Your instruction will provide motivation and, when properly administered, can provide enduring inspiration. I will demand of them and demonstrate by my own example. Your authority is sound, but your credibility and legacy is reliant upon the example you set and your ability to negotiate life's obstacles, adhering to our core values of honor, courage, and commitment. The highest standards of personal conduct, morality, and professional skill. You are the enduring impression of what it is to be a United States Marine. Your conduct will be your legacy, your recruits will be our nation's Marines and our Corps' future. You will develop their values, you will distinguish right from wrong, and you will teach them what it means to be always faithful. Gentlemen, please stand.
These recruits are trust my care!
These recruits are trust my care!
Train the best of my ability!
I'll train the best of my ability!
I'll go into it!
I'll go into it!
Smartly disciplined!
Smartly disciplined!
Physically fit!
Physically fit!
Basic trained Marine!
Basic trained Marine!
Thoroughly indoctrinated!
Thoroughly indoctrinated!
Love Corps and country!
Love Corps and country!
Command them!
I'll command them!
Demonstrate my own example!
Demonstrate my own example!
High standard!
High standard!
Personal conduct!
Personal conduct!
Morality!
Morality!
Professional skill!
Professional skill!
The Marines' hymn is the oldest of the official songs of the armed services, with words dating back to the 19th century. Music was first performed in November 1859. Out of respect for Marine Corps traditions, Marines always assume the position of attention when it is sung or played. Will the guests please rise for the playing of the Marines hymn, the exit of the official party, and the final dismissal of Class 4 Tech 16. First Sergeant Choir will now dismiss Class 4 Tech 16. Thank you for your attendance.